ईशावास्यमिदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुञ्जीता मा गडः कस्य स्विद्धनम्.
The songs of the birds, the rhythms of the river, the majesty of the mountains, the regality of the sun, the daintiness of the moon, the rustling of the leaves, the gentle breeze. Oh, for the bounties of nature! Can we ever measure? The flawless creation of the divine, nature has always nurtured and nourished the lives of human beings. The spirit of the divine is manifest in all of its creation, big or small, significant or insignificant. Men may come and men may go, but I go on forever is a joyful assertion of how the beauteous aspects of nature are both sources of sustenance and life-giving forces. If civilizations had thrived, it has been only in accordance with the laws of nature. In the name of modernity, in a fast-paced world of selfishness and greed, human beings have distanced and disassociated themselves. The reverence and veneration practiced in the yesteryears have been long forgotten. It is interesting to note that the Indian philosophical thought has always been in sync with nature. The independence of human beings and nature has been not merely represented in the Vedas and the Upanishads, it has been extolled in the Hindu scripture. Nature has been seen as a manifestation or embodiment of the divine. Be it an atom, the minuscule form of existence, to the nobles of creations, the human beings, God or the Supreme is seen revered and worshipped. The philosophy of the coexistence has been cherished and nourished from time to time immemorial by the Indians. The Vedas spell out the need for integrating the 5 elements of nature in a balanced proportion to ensure sustainability. Bless that Mother Nature be kind to us. The heavens give us peace. The earth be gentle. Gentle be the waters that flow. Gentle be the plants and herbs that grow. May the past be kind, the future benign. This, no doubt, is the rule or key to a sustainable environment. Today, in a world marked by materialism and self-aggrandizement, people are drifting away from simple truths and wisdom of our ancestors, so much so that the disregard of reverence shown to nature has led to degradation or destruction. It is time to rekindle in the minds of the young the spirit of universality, the sense of oneness with nature, nature as the life giver, looked up and venerated as mother, life-giving, soul sustenance for human beings. It is based on the Rig Veda dictum that Ishavasyam idam sarvam, everything, even the tiniest atom, is manifestation of the divine. The Vedas have drawn attention to the ecological balance of the elements, of how the earth is the upholder of the moral order. Dharma originates from divine. Hinduism is not a religion but a way of life known as Sanatana Dharma, an eternal code of ethics through which one may reach moksha, enlightenment, liberation. Any pathway or spiritual freedom of others may be considered part of Sanatana Dharma. Hinduism has been an environmentally sensitive philosophy. No religion, perhaps, lays as much emphasis on environmental ethics as Hinduism. Nature has never been considered a hostile element to be conquered or dominated. Human beings have been self-taught to live in harmony with nature and recognize that divinity prevails in all elements, including plants and animals. These were not superstitions. It is firmly believed and perceived that all material manifestations are a shadow of the spiritual. The Bhagavad Gita advises us not to try to change the environment. The earth is motherly in creating, sustaining, and maintaining human beings and their needs. Reasons why we call Bhumi as Bhumi Tai or Bhumi Mata, and the same respect should be given to the environment as well. One of the many such eternal code of ethics is sustaining environment. The environment as we know of it today encompasses water, forest, cultivable land, including Panchabhutas, of which only water and land can be touched and felt. Ecology has always been an inherent part of the spiritual faith among the Hindus. Today, the environmental causes can be seen as a consequence of a spiritual crisis. In their greed, human beings have exploited and degraded nature. Arable lands and wet plains have been converted to concrete jungles to cater the needs of the ever-exploding population. Rivers and other water bodies are being encroached upon for the construction of buildings. Rivers are considered holy and sacred by Indians. Ganga is the mother of all rivers. It runs, flows, and goes, termed in Sanskrit as Gachati, Thadu being Ga. It also comes, moves, and flows, termed as Ayati, the origin being A. When keep repeating both the origins together, the word Ganga emerges. But today, scant respect has been given to the water bodies. Human beings' dependence on technology with least concern for the environment has endangered our lives. Isn't it time for us to rethink and reconnect with nature to ensure that we leave behind a rich and healthy environment for future generations to live in peace and harmony with nature? IMCT seeks to inculcate voluntary reverence by today's generation to Mother Earth, rivers, and nature through the symbols of Ganga Vandanam and Bhumi Vandanam.